Hey guys, Card197 again, once again with some more new loot. Immediately starting off with one of my favorites, the high-grade Universal Century Victory 2 Gundam. League Militaire Multiple Mobile Suit. Still, I think variable or combining mobile suit would be a better name than multiple mobile suit. Now let's see what's in here. And immediately the first disappointment, we're not getting the Wings of Light. They were included with the old 1/44 scale, but they cheaped out on us here. Though I have seen pictures that apparently the old Wings of Light will somehow work with this kit. Though I'm not really sure if they like really click in there or if it's just that you can jam them in there and you can close the wings enough so that they are squeezed in there. Anyways, I'm looking forward to trying them out on there. And this is definitely gonna be the first one I'll build. See the manual, nothing else in there. So a pretty standard machine, and always nice to see that there aren't a lot of stickers included. Just big yellow ones. Those are probably gonna be for the inside of, yeah, that's gonna be for that little detail there. Then another one I was really looking forward to, the Silver Bullet. And take a guess which head I'm gonna use. So yeah, that's already a really cool feature. We can choose between a Gundam type or a mass production type. And since this is a remold of the Doben Wolf, we're of course gonna get quite a lot of stickers. But hey, that was completely to be expected. What I also love is that this mobile suit is actually the result of continuous stealing by opposing sides. It all started with the Gundam Mark V. Yeah, the Gundam Mark V was stolen, turned into the Doben Wolf, then the Doben Wolf was stolen and turned into this. Let's see, the Jim/Jagan head. Totally gonna use that visor. Get the manual. Nope, I'm not gonna use the Gundam head. And this is really looking like a nice kit. Of course, I do wonder how much excess parts we're gonna get. Because obviously a lot of these runners are gonna be reused from the Doben Wolf. Then the next two new kits aren't Gundam kits, but that doesn't mean that I wasn't looking less forward to them. Here is one I've been wanting for a long time. The 1/72nd scale Dagram. Don't let the scale confuse you, however. This is pretty much the size of a high grade. No, actually, this would literally be the size of a high grade because the Dagram is half the size of a standard size mobile suit. It's like somewhere around 9 to 10 meters. And this is a pretty expensive kit. However, the good news is that when we look at all these parts, I am almost 100% certain that it is molded in exactly the right color. So even though it's an expensive kit, we're at least gonna get the correct colors, which is something that cannot be said for that horrible Mospeada one from, I think it was Wave Company. And actually the funny thing is, this one is from Good Smile Company, you know, the one that makes all the Figmas. So I really wonder what their first model kit is gonna be like. And based on what I can see is I don't think it's gonna have great articulation. I mean, when I look at the box, we don't really see it in any elaborate poses. And just when I look at the joints, based on my experience, this kit isn't really gonna have great articulation. And I almost dread to say it, but I think that's all the articulation we're gonna get. However, this is how it looks straight built, and that looks pretty much perfect when we look at this. I mean, it's just add a few panel lines, and then we're immediately getting this one. Though for some reason, this one has a gray cannon, this one doesn't, but that one doesn't either. So hey, I think this Dagram is gonna be, well, I would say great, but then I remember the price, which was somewhere in 3,000 something yen. But considering what I paid for the Mospeada, yeah, certainly makes it a lot more worth it. Then up next from Kotobukiya, we have Cyan Dog. Number 5, and this one is from, well, the original Metabots, or Medarot, I should say, since this is a Japanese kit. And based on the runners, this is going to be a fun kit to build. And just like Metabee, we're going to get some shooting effect. This is pretty color accurate. What I really love about Cyan Dog is the different visors we're getting. You can see this was nice attention to details already molded on there. And then this one visor here, damage. A great thing to display on your visor. Then we have the manual, and then of course, just like the other Medarot kits, we're getting a sheet with various quotes. I'm gonna assume that these are from the show, and a Noctobat to shoot at. Then one where you can write your own thing on it. It's got a one. No, too much kanjis for me. In it goes, and now the next few models are older ones, but that doesn't make him any less impressive. Starting off with the Zaku 1 Black Tri-Stars version, and I'm so much more excited about this thing than a certain other Zaku that I have quite recently reviewed. You know, maybe like, oh, I don't know, yesterday or something? Well, depending on where you live. And hey, pretty standard fare. What I really love is that this is the exact same price as a normal Zaku, but we're getting the extra sticker sheet there. The only unfortunate thing about this model kit, and really the only bad thing I can possibly say about this, is that the feet, due to this being a remold, have to be painted in black. Well, the top part of the feet. Because, you know, that's the only real problem you can possibly have with a fantastic kit like this. Wrapping it up. Then, next up is a second Gym Cool District side. You know, I haven't reviewed the first one because it's been turned into an experiment for battle damage. Pretty standard gym kit, nothing special going on, not too much wrong with it. It's a pretty standard kit for the time. It's not really great, it's not bad, it's just a nice average gym kit. If you like the way the model looks, then definitely pick it up. It's cheap, it's good, it's a gym. It's exactly what we would expect. Though maybe I should say, the model kit is a lot better than the performance in the anime. Yeah, that about sums it up. I'm back there, and then the final one I got, the Blue Destiny Unit 2. Yeah, this month I did get less model kits than the other months, because, you know, I'm kind of recovering from the past few months. And this is also gonna be a great model kit. Gotta say, this month's loot consists of pretty much only awesome model kits. And unfortunately, I want to build them all, but that's not gonna be possible. I just started building the F91 when I got this package, so the plan for now is gonna be put the F91 a little hiatus, start with the Victory 2 Gundam, then onto the Silver Bullet, and then I'll just resume building the F91 again. And then I'm just gonna have to decide. Oh no, of course not. The F91 after the Silver Bullet, then after the Silver Bullet, definitely gonna be the Dagram. I've waited for so long to get a decent model kit of the Dagram, because of course there are model kits out there, but one, they're super expensive now on eBay because they haven't been re-released, and two, they're not exactly great. So you're paying a lot for an 80s model kit whose quality is exactly the same as those older Gundam kits, which is not all that great. I mean, they're molded in two colors, but whoop-de-freaking-do. yeah, this is gonna be much better. And hey, even though this is an expensive model kit, it's still significantly cheaper than buying one of the older ones on eBay. So that's all for this month's new loot concerning Gunpla. And I just realized that I still have a bunch of odd loot hanging around that I haven't been able to fit into one of my new loot videos. So next week, look forward to another new loot video with a bunch of random crap in it. Well, see you guys next time.